it shuts off this redstone torch, which opens this comparator. I can show it, I think. So now you can see here that it has a power 2, and that's how many lamps are turned on. Now I've dispensed an item, but that doesn't matter. I have 2 here. If I flick the lever here, there are 3 now, and when I open this comparator, 3 travels here. So this comparator is set to compare. That's like the only comparing feature that I use, I think, in this build. And I compare the signal strength from the shop, which is a 3, to the signal strength that comes up from the button presses. And if it's allowed to buy an item, a signal passes through. If it's not allowed to buy the item, the signal doesn't pass through. And here the signal strength doesn't matter anymore. So I have a repeater, and this is just a monostable circuit. And those many comparators are just to make the signal a bit lower, because that the timing is right. So the signal has to arrive here while this button is extended. This block is extended. So when this block is here, like this, the signal can pass through. And we still need the signal strength to know which item is purchased, and also to know how many lights I should turn off. So that's why I don't just send a signal from here, but I have to send the signal string along. Signal string. Great. Okay. So if the person or the user couldn't purchase the item, the signal wouldn't have traveled further from here. If the purchase went well, then, like I said, this block extends here, and the signal travels here and branches off again to the left to subtract signal strength from this memory cell. So if you have 3 here and I purchase 1, the signal comes around here and subtracts 1. So it's only 2 lamps are turned on. And if the signal strength, like we still have to dispense the item, that's what this part is for. So the signal goes down here, and again, that's just like wiring. That's like the first thing I came up with to wire signal strength downward, is like a comparator here, block here, redstone wire here. So the signal strength is still available down here. So that's just downward wiring. There's probably a better way to do this, I don't know. Downward wiring, downward wiring, downward wiring, and then wiring all along here. I could space it out, like I could do something like this, I think. But I was lazy. Yes, this is like the only part I looked up. I just needed a signal strength decoder, this is called. So when a signal strength comes here, it basically decodes the signal and it turns one of those lines on. So I think we can extend it here. Like as you see, like right now the 0 is turned on. That's like the output 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 0 means there's like no signal right now. And if there comes a signal into here, it turns on the correct line. And if we follow like the 1, like signal strength of 1, we go down here, very long, messy redstone line. Could probably do a better decoder and include it somewhere here, but I didn't do that. And if you follow this line, it goes up and here. Goes here, then to this torch, and to this dropper. So, and it gives you flowers. Can maybe show that. I'd have to create signal strength of 1. So we subtract 14 from 15. Should give a 1, I think. Yes, as you see here, signal strength 1. And if we input this to this decoder, it should dispense one of those blue flowers, blue orchid. Or okay, let's dispense 2 orchids, and I show you that this line is turned on. And when we fly over here, 2 orchids are dispensed. So, and if I want, like that's how all this works. If I want to dispense, okay, the next one, I think it was this allium. I just put this torch one further back, so it's 3 now. Like here is 15, 14, 13, gets subtracted from 15, which means it's 2. And I've made a redstone clock somehow. Because I didn't send a pulse. Yeah, okay. Because of how I wired it, you should only send it a pulse. That's again because I was lazy. So we have a bunch of flowers now. But basically that's how it works. If you send it only a pulse, which is ensured by, can I find it? By this one here. This is monostable circuit, so it only sends a pulse. And it doesn't expand, like send multiple items. Okay. It's very complicated and messy, so I hope that satisfies you. And good luck with your creations.